All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Evelyn Prim. I'm the Communications Coordinator for the City of Montpelier, and I'm here today with Fire Chief Gowans, and he is going to run through the FY25 budget proposal for the Montpelier Fire and EMS. So we're going to share our slides, and we will get going. All right, take it away, Bob.
All right, good morning, everyone, and thanks for watching our presentation and hearing what a few things we have to say about the upcoming budget for the fire department. Just a quick agenda. I'll introduce you to our team. We'll talk about some core services, some of our service constraints, the proposed budget, some challenges and opportunities we're going to be looking at, some community and strategic plan contributions, and what's next. So we'll start with our team. This is our organizational chart. As you can see, we have 17 employees, fire chief, a deputy fire chief, 4 paramedics, 6 lieutenants, and 6 firefighters. And then we also have our public safety support administrator, Bonnie Brawl. Our staff is kind of broken up. We have 4 shifts of 3, the chief, the deputy chief, and then we have 3 operations officers that fill different roles within the department. So that's how the department is set up based on the organizational chart. Some core services, obviously, responding to calls, making sure that, we're prepared to handle all of our emergency calls. We want to continue to support and build our paramedic program. We do our building pre-plan inspections. That's where the crews get out and take a look at different buildings throughout the city, making sure we're familiar with all kinds of the different hazards. As the picture shows, we do a lot of fire prevention activities. A lot of those are with the schools and the library and our ongoing training. There's a lot of training involved in both fire and EMS. Some of our services and constraints that we're going to be looking at, first would be any reduced staffing that we may face. Whenever you reduce staffing, you reduce the service. Along with that, a reduction in overtime. So the reduction in overtime could also affect the service level. Obviously, we are still dealing with the loss of the fire engine from the RK Miles fire, and we're still wrestling with how we're going to replace that. And in the meantime, looking at a loaner vehicle that could help us out. And like everyone, we have flood recovery in our building, where our building is still has a lot of damage to it, and we're waiting for the architecture engineering reports so that we can move forward with that. Here is our proposed budget. It shows an increase of a little under 2%, 1.8%, or $47,283. That's the proposed budget for FY25. Some challenges and opportunities. Vehicle replacement is always a challenge. Keeping up with replacing the vehicles, ambulances, fire trucks, things like that. Getting the building, as I had mentioned before, the flood resilient repairs to the building, and any reorganization that we may have to do if we have some reduced staffing. But along with that, we have some opportunities, and that's to continue to build our paramedic program. As most people know, EMS calls, emergency medical calls, are about 85% of our workload. So it's important to us that we continue to build that paramedic program. And reevaluating and the needs, especially of the building as we move forward. This is an opportunity for us to take a look at our building and see if we want to restructure it differently, see if there's different ways of utilizing that space. So it's a community strategic plan. This is how we fit in, improving the public health and safety for all, including the unhoused. And then just below that, I'll just let you take a look at it. It's the mission statement of the fire department. And I'll let Evelyn finish up.
Sounds good. Thanks everybody for watching. If you have any questions for Bob, feel free to reach out to him. His contact info there is on the left. And then our timeline on the right just shows the budget process. So we have 2 public hearings coming up on the 10th and 24th of January. Those meetings will be posted on our website in the Agenda Center, so definitely check those out. And then after that, the City Council has to make a decision by January 25th for the March ballot. And then town meeting day is March 5th, where you can vote on the proposed budget. All right. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again, Bob, for being here and explaining it.
Yes, thank you, Evelyn, and thank you all for watching. And if you ever want to talk about the budget or anything, please reach out to me. As Evelyn said, my contact information's there, or just come by the fire station and we can look around at what we're doing in the building and talk about budgets. So thank you very much. And so